Welcome to Star Pachyderm's Let's Play Stardrive 2 Human Campaign. I made some adjustments to my recording software. Hopefully this comes out in a better quality than it has been. I dug around in the video settings and hopefully I got the hopefully I got the presets changed enough to have a good quality video here. The video quality was just really grainy when I would zoom in or out, and a lot of pixelation on large constant color areas. So, hopefully this is fixed now. Let's continue our human campaign. Alright, here we have our humans. We just gotten done building one fleet, and did we actually send it anywhere? I don't remember. It's not my fleet. Yeah, that's fleet still waiting to get finished. Where did our other fleet get off to? Ah, it's right here. Alright. And you are an invasion fleet heading to this planet right here, it looks like. And our ground troops are prepared. We need to pick up troops. Do we have soldiers here? We do have soldiers here. Excellent. So we'll go ahead and pick up a batch of 6. Launch. Alright, and let's take this war to the Opteris Hive. They need to stop terrorizing my colonists. Really, Crystals? Really? If I fight this out, it's not going to end any better than if I auto it, so... But I will fight this one out. Alright. Go ahead and move our humans up. Deploy our shields. And wait for the filthy bugs to get close. Alright, lost one trooper, but not a bad fight. Not a bad fight. Should replenish our losses before the next invasion, no problem. Alright, let us check out our carrier. Let's see, what did we name it? We named it the Agamemnon, didn't we? Yeah, Agamemnon class. Alright, move you up here. You're both Charger 2s. Excellent. Leave you guys there. And launch the fighters. So launch the fighters. There we go. Alright, take out the little guys. And defeated the crystals. Our shields never even broke. Pretty handy. Go ahead and move back to space dock while we wait for the rest of the fleet to build. Interesting tech. That could actually be really powerful, potentially. Look at Cloning Center. We're really far behind in our biology research. Cloning Center's now done. Excellent. He's got a colony down there. Wow, what a cheeky little AI. Got to get pollution resequencer. Cheeky, cheeky AI. Well, that's just too bad for you. Let's see here. A large toxic, that's beautiful. I think they have different standards of beauty than I do. Could be wrong, but I don't think that most people would consider a toxic planet, that a planet that is literally death to all things living if you try to go to its surface, as beautiful. That just doesn't strike me as a thing. I just I don't know. Doesn't seem like it should be beautiful. He's got 1 laser ranged, 2 laser ranged. He's got 2 laser ranged. I forgot to move. I'm such a noob. It actually shouldn't make a difference because I didn't... Well, I lost 1 action point, potentially. However, by the time the AI actually closed with me, I was back up to my max of 9 anyway, so it didn't matter. Alright, another successful invasion. The humans go marching 1 by 1. Hurrah! Hurrah! Okay. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright, so they've already built the rover bay. I can't build it, so we'll go ahead and build an aeroponic farm. And research lab. Sure, why not? Imperial Bank. And Starbase. And trade goods. Sounds good to me. And we can't actually build any of their population. Organic components is too good to not get. Let's say I shouldn't need to auto that. They're so small. There should be no reason why I should have to auto that. I'll fight this though. Alright, let's check out our new designs in the thick of the fray. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put the Agamemnon carrier class in the center. We'll put 1 charger on either side. That is interesting. It's placing the battleship really low. I don't think I can actually adjust how high it decides to spawn them in at. Look at that. That is interesting. I didn't know that that was a thing. I just deployed the battleship underneath a cruiser. Well, check that out, folks. I didn't know that was possible. That is interesting. Deployment, please. Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. Okay, let's go ahead and back to a more standard tactical view. Alright, there we go. I like that. Alright. Begin. Launch the fighters. That is a lot of pain coming in. Keep moving. Wow, really? It's just those cruisers that have the railguns, huh? And those have a couple of railguns. Ooh, completely lost engines. Damn. They're rail stick at my battleship. That hurts. Alright, so they're using heavy amounts of rails, which I should have checked seeing if they were, but I didn't. That was my mistake. Alright, so we're going to have to revamp and build a special cruiser class, or battleship class, just to deal with the Opturus, because of all their rails. I didn't realize they were using rails so heavily like that. Because they've completely started converting over to rail shield boats. So, we need to counter that. Alright. What is this one? Interesting. What terrible classes. Okay, so, alright, so we need to counter railguns. We have animated reactors, which is good. Defenses. Large shield generators. I was like, wait, something's not right. Oh, I clicked the small ones. I wanted the large ones. All right. I think we'll go fusion beam. Alright. Let's put some armor on. We're going to need reactive. Alright, we'll put 4 of these on. Well, let's think about this for a second. Okay, so if we put these in the nose instead, and we put these down the flanks, put a lot more armor on that nose. Reactive is so expensive when you look at the energy consumption on the small blocks. It's the same amount of energy consumption on large and small blocks, and that just makes these so much more expensive on the energy department. Let's see if we can stuff enough reactors in here to make this worth. Okay. We need more power capacitors. So each one of these requires 80 to shoot. 80 per second while firing, actually. So 320 aside, 640. We're going to need 640 energy to fire all 8 of these. We really need to put double shield generators on the nose. Double large shield generators on the nose. Single large one in the center. We could actually scrap the large one in the center and instead put small ones on the sides to allow us to increase the... Well, let's think about this. Well, no, because that'd be 4. Yeah. So we now have the energy generation for sure. Let's swap those out for these. Actually, let's just put these down the center, make this look better. We have the energy power. We don't have the reserve power, but we can slap more in. Oh, we haven't put our engines in, so that's going to draw our power down a bit when we put the engines on. We still have the power we need. We have the excess storage we need. So let's go ahead and put on some more engines. We don't have ammo storage yet for the flax. That's 50 shots a gun. Let's make that 100 shots a gun. We need more engines. Alright. So 640 per second for the beams. Let's make them rapid fire. And we have the power output. We could put a third generator in the nose. And do that. Do that. That'll give us 60,000 forward-facing shields to protect us from shots, from gauze shots, or from mass driver shots. Sorry, this will protect us from mass drivers. Here's our power core. We have light shielding on the sides to protect us on the sides. We don't have any rear shielding though, which makes me a little bit worried. I really want to do that. That puts us down to 16 movement, which that's not too bad. We'll call this the St. Helen. Okay, so because they're using rails, I can't use rails to defeat them. It's not going to work. So let's actually revisit the charger design as well. Charger 3. Where'd it go? Could have sworn there was a charger 3. Well, I guess there's just a charger 2. Swap over to antimatter systems. And we need 160 a second, which we're 40 over. And we can actually initiate firing pretty much at any time, but we should put on one more power reserve. Just because if we're firing our point defense a ton, these might not both be able to fire simultaneously if we want them to, both the fusion beams. So we'll go ahead and do that. We could increase the shielding. And we could probably increase our defenses. We're going to have to increase reactor size now. There we go. We're above 160 still, so we're good. We'll call this the Charger 3s. Alright, now we need to actually refit these ships that are in orbit here. Refit. What was the Colorado 3? I played that. I built that design in a previous playthrough. Oh, that's right. It was a long-range sniper trader. Designed to snipe and trade at long range. The Colorado 2 was a try at long-range sniping that I didn't really like. It was too fragile. So I made the Colorado 3, which is way more durable and much quicker, so I can maneuver. But it doesn't have. It has half the firepower. So there you go. There's another look at the rail design. Which basically, the Colorados are basically just a more advanced version of my Arbalest design that I made this game. Arbalest is like a low-tech or a lower-tech version of that. Alright, so let's go ahead and move all that down. We're going to want to edit our raster. Get rid of that. We want to put on the St. Helen. We want to put on Charger 3. If I can find it down here. And we're going to want another St. Helen. Alright. Let's put an infantry base here. We need to get troops producing on this world. And a battle station down below. I don't really need that on here. Okay, we need to actually go back to our fleet because the first ship that was produced... What are you? Oh, you're way up there. Okay. So the first ship that was produced in our fleet here, found it, was a Charger 2. So refit that real quick as well. Make sure our troops here are upgraded. They are. Are you guys all upgraded? You guys are not upgraded. Upgrade. 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 Upgraded. Alright, so... upgrade these guys as well. Alright, so I'll launch 2 from here and move them to the belt. Alright. That'll prevent him from capturing it. He'll have to bomb it if he wants to take it and then colonize it. It's the only way he's getting it. So 9 turns for the next St. Helen. So we're going to have 2 St. Helens and 4 Charger 3s. Let's get working on ECM jammers. He's invading. It looks like I built another infantry here while I was waiting. Did I? Or am I just completely derping? I'm just completely derping, I guess. Because I definitely only have 5, not 6. Alright. Since I started with 3, moved 2, that equals 5, so yeah. Alright, what do you get? He's got 2 lasers on the front row here, it looks like. No, 3 lasers. My. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, the AI brought lasers! Uh-oh, I've never seen this before. This might be a problem, folks. You're a laser. Whoops. Misclicks are the greatest. Alright, the AI brought a lot of lasers. I've never seen them bring more than 3. That was pretty awesome. Put my formation to the test there. I think overall that's justified my overall tactics. Let's see. 7 more turns. Oh, nothing I can do about that. So long, proud freighter fleet. I'll remember you. Go ahead and rush it and start moving out. Go ahead and upgrade our infantry here and launch them with the fleet. Alright, and we're going to need a lot more St. Helens. Alright, so I just queued up 4 St. Helens and 16 Charger 3s. I want to keep it at a 1-to-4 ratio, I think. Well, I guess these are at 1-to-2 ratios. 1-to-2 is fine. I'll just queue up 4 more. 4 more St. Helens. And we'll move the trade goods down. Alright. Alright, so that's 8 more and 16 more. Alright. Put you in the fleet, and off the fleet goes. Merrily, merrily, merrily. Yeah, I don't see this going well for this Marine. I really don't. Oh, he didn't go there. Never mind. Ah, he bombed it. He just bombed it. Okay. ECM jammers are now done. The one problem with photon torpedoes is their extreme lack of range. They are extremely short-ranged. Now, something that could make up for their extremely short range would be if they did double damage to shields. That would make up for their extreme lack of range and actually give them a very good roll, a shield-breaking roll. You know, the roll just to break shields. Or if they had a chance to pierce shields. If they had like a 25% shield pierce chance. Like double damage to shields or a 25% shield pierce chance would justify their extreme short range. They're a very close range weapon. So I don't really like them. EMP torpedoes, they're great if you're shooting against non-shielded targets. But they're extremely slow and easy to shoot down. Now, an idea I had to fix torpedoes a while back, I mean yesterday, was to give torpedoes a slight boost to speed, like a 10% speed boost, and give them the ability to pierce shields, i.e., they bypass shields and hit directly against hulls. That would give them the breaking enemy ships that are shield tanked roll. And I think a 10% speed boost would be modest enough that the time to kill them wouldn't be outrageous for how fast they move, and would actually make them useful. All torpedoes. If all torpedoes, or maybe only certain ones, you know, maybe like hard-hitting, like specific torpedoes had that ability. Now the plasma damage, I don't know if that actually hits shields or if that hits hull. If that hits hull on a shielded target, plasma torpedoes would be really good. Let's go ahead and find out. Build them, research them this game, find out. When did you put up a colony down here? Not that long ago. Let's be cheeky. Launch. I mean, might as well, right? They have another fleet being built down there. Alright, Sporl has a recruiting station now. That is excellent news. Let's go ahead and capture this colony. Why am I clicking on troops? I want to find out what they have. Melee, laser. Melee, laser, melee. Okay, so they have 2 lasers. Oh no, that didn't work. That didn't work either. That works. Just remember, when you're shooting ground weapons at people, you only have to be able to target something in a square, and then you'll hit anything in a line. So... well, looks like I now have photon torpedoes, guys. Now, I'm not currently at war with Red, am I? I'm at war with Opteris, Cortazine, and Polyps, so no, I'm not at war with bears at the moment. Oh no, there's an infantry for me to defeat. Knife versus gun. Now, I could have done that without taking any damage. It just would have taken a lot longer. So. And I have heavy torpedoes now. Excellent. It's just hilarious. Automated River Bay Aeroponic Farm, Imperial Bank. Oops. Starbase, alright. Well, Foozle. I guess we'll have to just take you out then. Really? That's the extent of that fleet? So he's got two separate fleets here. Neither one of them particularly nasty. Like, okay, these are rail frigates. Cruiser. He's just blockading my freighter fleets. Alright. We need more freighters. Alright, we'll get class 3 shields. We need the shields if he's going heavy rails. The shields, class 3 shields will be very handy. Let's go ahead and fight this battle out. Test out our new battleship design. Now the way to defeat rails is to get in close, rip them apart, and keep moving. Always keep moving. So we're going ahead and call you Group 1, Group 2. And I never told these guys to all keep moving, did I? These frigates just don't have a chance. Energy is perfectly stable. We're overproducing our energy on our battleships, which is perfect. We're not way overproducing, just barely, so. Good solid close range charge at them type setup. Alright, so there you have it. That task force right there should be able to take on the Opteris rail cruisers in mass, so. We'll go ahead and relieve the blockade here, and we'll call it for the episode after that. Alright, watch our energy. Takes me a little while to penetrate his shields, but once the shields are gone, he just evaporates. Main reason why I picked fusion beams, just so that way, once I got past the shields, gone. Especially since there's no armor. Very, very effective. Alright. So next episode, we're actually going to hopefully start expanding into these guys from this side with this fleet. We need to retrofit this fleet up here, which currently has 2 battleships and 5 chargers. They all need to be updated to the new version. I'll probably keep these as Agamemnons, just because I don't think the Courtesan's actually using rails. So if they're not using rails, I'll go ahead and use Agamemnons. If they are using rails, I'll use St. Helens. So, see you guys next time.